Everybody, the American Humane Hero Dog Awards are an annual competition that search out and recognize America's hero dogs, ordinary dogs who do extraordinary things, whether it's saving lives or lending sight or even hearing to a human companion, or simply just providing a tail-wagging welcome to their owners.
That's right, and the dogs compete in 8 different categories for the Hero Dog Awards, and it's become a tradition that I love being a part of and supporting here on Hallmark. And today we have 7 of the winners from their respected categories here with us, and they all seem very relaxed and comfortable. Let's start. We're going to go down the line and introduce some of them, and you'll get to know a little bit of their stories. But first up, Zach is here. This is Hooch, right? So Hooch is just relaxed. And what category is Hooch in?
Hooch won the Emerging Hero Dog Award, so he's the emerging hero.
Okay.
So he's kind of the new guy on the scene trying to make his impact.
And what's his story?
Hooch has a very interesting story. I operate a dog rescue called Marley's Mutts Dog Rescue out of Kern County. And we rescued Hooch from one of our local animal shelters after having his tongue, ear, and ears cut off. So he has, as you can see, no ears, but also his tongue was completely removed at the base, at the epiglottis. So he, he couldn't eat, he couldn't drink. There's a lot of different things he couldn't do. And now fast forward, we've adjusted him into a therapy dog. He spends most of his time at schools for autistic children, helping people in recovery, a variety of different of therapy purposes.
He just seems to have the most wonderful demeanor. This is what I love about this show and this program, is that we learn so much about unconditional love from every dog that has come through.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the mode he gets in when he's doing therapy. He kind of just mellows himself out and kind of almost goes comatose, so that kids can, especially nonverbal autistic kids, can be very active with him and kind of crawl all over him and have him not.
What happened to his little paw?
Little Hooch, yeah.
He was over in the Superstar trailer getting his makeup done, and he got his paw stuck on the thing. I think he was just doing it to get you guys all to.
Hooch knows how to pull focus, doesn't he?
Totally does, yeah.
Well, our next hero is Kobuck and Elizabeth. Welcome.
Welcome.
What category is Kobuck in?
Kobuck is in search and rescue, and we're representing the search and rescue dogs across the United States, and we're very proud to be here.
Saving lives, huh?
That's right. So Kobuck actually has saved a life.
Yes, it was an amazing day for everyone. We deploy for the Maine Warden Service when someone is missing in the woods or the lakes of Maine, and the Maine Search and Rescue Dog Team is oftentimes called out to help assist with additional search and rescue dogs. We train to locate people, and in this particular day, it was very critical. It was going on the 3rd day of a 77-year-old woman who had been missing, diabetes, dementia, and she needed to be located and fast. There were 146 people that were out in the woods looking for her. And when Kobuck came back with his trained bark alert that he had located someone, and he brought me right to her, and it was Ruth, and she was alive, it was just the most exhilarating moment. We returned to the command post, and with Lieutenant Adam and the family there waiting, we had hugs and kisses and thanks. And when Ruth's granddaughter hugged Kobuck, it was amazing. We just thought, and the reunion time, and we were celebrating the reunion with Ruth herself. It was a joyful time.
And he's just saying, just my job, just doing my job.
Just doing my job.
Yep. So wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, on to the next. This is Mango. Mango's a very sweet, sweet, wonderful dog, and so is Mango's owner, Judy. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Mark.
So, what category is Mango in?
Are you going to tell her?
I guess Mango wants to talk.
You tell? Yes. She said she's in the therapy category, and she's representing all the dogs who work with people and help them through therapy, to...
I know, because my wife Julie's dog is a therapy dog, and I know that you guys know Norbert.
Yes.
And I know how Norbert has changed and had an impact on her life. How has Mango affected your life?
That's really interesting, because I adopted Mango because she had disabilities, and they wanted to put her in the therapy category. And I thought to myself, how interesting, because I also became disabled at the same time she did. And it was both by car accidents. She was hit by a car, and I was also rear-ended by a car. We both broke our back in multiple places, and we both had issues with our legs. I had my own, and she had became paralyzed. So we found each other about the same time, and she healed me, and I healed her.
And she now has this, what do you call it? What's the vision?
We call it a wheel cart.
Just a wheel cart.
Yeah, wheelchair, wheel cart. And they're custom made. We work with a great company out of Montana, Rough Rollin', and they build these custom.
And she has raised money for wheelchairs
yes.
for all kinds of other dogs as well.
Yep. It was like 2 years ago, we had an opportunity. Someone had called us and said, we need, I'd like to put my dog in one. She's recently paralyzed, but we can't afford it. Are there any, what other programs do you have to help us? And I thought, well, we don't, but maybe we can. And so we decided to see if we could collect a little money, and I was going to give it 5 days to pay for the cart, and within 5 hours we had enough to buy the cart. So we thought, well, we have another mission here. So we started it, and 2 years later we've done over 200 wheelchairs.
Wow,
And
that's
we,
fantastic.
Yeah, we've done pigs, ponies,
Pigs and ponies, my
goats,
goodness.
cats, dogs.
Good for you.
That's right.
We're gonna get to Hook and Joyce here at the end, but I gotta say, Kobuck is sleeping. Do you hear Kobuck? Kobuck is snoring.
This is as quiet as he ever gets.
He just snored.
Yeah, you tell
I think it
them
may
all
be
about it.
Hooch.
Oh, was it
I think it
Hooch?
was Hooch.
Somebody's snoring. So Joyce and your little hero Hook, what
Hook.
category is Hook in?
Hook is in the guide and hearing dog category. So our category represents people with visual impairments at all different levels, up being blind, legally blind, and also for hearing, hard of hearing and deaf.
And I understand Hook's amazing hearing has actually saved your life a few times.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, I had trained him to be a hearing dog to pick up sounds that I didn't hear. But the amazing thing is that Hook saved me from getting hit by a light rail train in Sacramento. I was crossing a street downtown. I was heading towards a class, and I wasn't aware that the train was coming. It's noisy, and I have a lot of trouble with background noise. We were in the middle of the street, and Hook started jumping on me, which was totally out of his character because normally he walks and he heels next to me. He started jumping and scratching at me, and I didn't know what he wanted, of course, because I don't read his mind. But I proceeded to cross the light rail track, and he pulled me off the track. And when I turned around, the train just went by,
Goodness.
missed me by a foot.
Oh my
So-
goodness.